want to talk to you guys about breathing today. I am not a breathing coach. I know a breathing coach very well. We're very close. And I could say I've learned a fair bit about breathing in my time spent with him and watching him and learning from him. But I can offer up some advice. If you're really struggling with breathing, please do consult somebody like Kev at Breatheolution who can advise you more. But just as a quick advice, particularly people that are on my running plans at the moment, as we continue to drive harder at 5Ks and 10Ks and PBs, your breathing is going to become harder. As you go harder, your breathing is going to become that like that kind of out of breath kind of thing. Now, as I advise most people, as you get fitter, your breathing will become better. You will be able to breathe better. It's about comfortably being uncomfortable. So even though you are maybe gasping for breath, you've got a pattern, rhythmic breathing, a pattern. Even if it is, that is fine. It's a pattern. It's a pattern that you're developing and you're able to breathe as you're going quicker. Like I said, as you get fitter, your breathing will become easier to do. Being comfortable being uncomfortable is the way to go. Other things you can do is obviously at home you can do 20 minutes of breath work, just nice, deep, meaningful breaths as you're at home. But I know that's not for everybody. It's something I would suggest. Maybe it's not for you. Try a slower run, much slower run. Just nasal breathing. You could even, if you want to go to the extreme, tape your mouth up. I've done it. Tape your mouth up. Please make sure you go slower because you will not cope if you're going quicker. But try taping your mouth up and just breathing through your nose and out your nose. If you do that regularly enough, your breathing will become more effective while you're running. There's loads of things to think about. One thing not to do is to panic. It's easy for people to panic and think, wow, my breathing's out of control. It's the worst thing you can do. If you start to panic when you're running and feel like your breathing's out of control, it probably is. Get it under control. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. Work through that breath. And like I said, as you get fitter, your breathing becomes more natural. As you spend more time being out of breath, it becomes more of a normal thing for you. I do it 2-3 times a week. I'm completely gasping for breath. I've learned to control it and it helps for me. So if you want more advice, if you're a bit more worried about it and want a bit more, then please consult somebody like Kev. I'll tag him in this post. Follow his page, understand about breathing. But as a running coach and my sort of advice, a bit of a whistle-stop tour, they're the sort of key things that I would say to you if you're struggling with breathing because you've started to go harder and you're struggling to be out of breath. Hope it helps. Speak to you all soon and breathe.